What's up guys, Steven here from Wolf and Bear. I wanted to thank you guys so much for checking out our new song Apollo. It seems to have been received very well, so we appreciate you guys checking it out. The likes, the comments, the shares, all that stuff. Today I wanted to show you one of my favorite bass parts from the song and kind of explain to you guys how I approach it, how I utilize pops, slaps, slides, octaves to make a part more interesting. So let's just dive right into it. Alrighty, I'm just gonna play the bass stem so you guys can hear it in a loud context. So here it is. This is the intro breakdown section to the song that I'm gonna be showing you today. Alrighty, so the bass tone, this isn't the bass tone that we used on the actual song. I believe Elliot, shout out to our producer, mixing engineer Elliot, he used parallax on the bass. He threw it on there and it just sounded awesome, so we went with it. My bass chain here that you're hearing is just an EQ, a compressor, the dark glass pedal, there, and then a noise gate into a just a standard bass amp. So I recorded this song with my Dingwall bass. It's a NG2 combustion model, and it just sounds like butter through a mix. I recorded it here at my home studio through an Apollo twin interface, and that's all that's needed to have a great sounding DI. So this part is essentially a breakdown pattern. The guitars are following the kick drum, and to not make this part super monotone or boring sounding up from a bass standpoint, I knew I wanted to add some things to complement it and kind of spice it up a little bit. Even though it's not much, it does add some, just enough to not make it boring, right? So I utilize on this whole part octaves, slaps, pops, slides to, I'll just let you guys hear this bass stem just by itself with no song behind it. So as you can hear, you hear the popping and the slaps, and now you hear it with the song. You can hear how it gives it a little bit of movement, even though it's the same note with the octave pop. It gives it a little bit of movement and it's not as monotone and boring sounding. So I knew I wanted to do that. And then on the third time around, you want to give that listener a new sound, and that's where I added this bass slide. It's more of a tasteful bass slide, just to give the listener the third time around a new part, essentially. Right here. And then this section right here, I'll solo it out for you. It's different from the first half. Boom, boom, boom. I just reversed it on the end, so it was different. So that's how you can go about, a section like this where you're complementing the parts. You complement our job as a bass player is to complement the drums and the guitars in a way where it's tasteful and not taking away from the part. So that's what my mindset was here. Once again, thank you guys so much for streaming the song. We are overwhelmed with the positivity around it. So we can't wait to show you guys what we've been working on, which is our new album. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks again for watching. See you guys later.